Hello. Hello guys. Can you hear me? Can you hear me people? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. To this really special stream here, by the way. I'm probably going to speak like a bit more quiet than usual and a bit more boring than usual, not as loud and energetic, even though I think I'm usually not speaking that energetic. But today I really should try, and I really try to like speak more quiet than usual. The reason for that is pretty simple. Wait, you know what, just go into just chatting, right? Right. I'm not messing anything up. Right? Yeah. Welcome guys, welcome. Wait a second. Oh, wait, how to do this? Yeah, let's take off our jacket and our weapons. Yeah, no, you know what, I want to keep my jacket, because I think without the jacket they look pretty, not boring, but you know, a bit, not that good. I think the sound should be good, right? I think the sound should be good, my sound and the sound of the music. I think everything should be pretty okay. So that, what's up with today's stream? So I think all of you or most of you know that I'm in Japan now with my working holiday visa, that I'm going to school here, like that I'm learning Japanese here, and yeah, that's actually it. And I'm like living with a host family. I think I'm already told that pretty often. And at first I thought, yeah, there probably is an opportunity where I can like stream from my host family without problems. I think, I mean, I might be able to do it like on the weekend. The thing is just, first I'm sharing my room with like another roommate, which, I mean, I think he wouldn't be bothered if I would be streaming, but yeah, I don't really want him to know out about my streaming future and stuff. Yeah, streaming future, not really future, but about like my streaming career and stuff like that. I don't really want him to find out about that and others, since. And besides that, like in my house, basically, they're also living like, besides me and my roommate, 4 other people, and basically the doors and walls are made out of paper, so the whole house would hear me probably screaming and like speaking. So I mean, I'm recording videos since I don't have to speak that much when like making short videos. That's like 2 minutes of speaking, so I can manage that, but not like really streaming for like 2 hours. That's just too much, and I don't really want to do that from at home. So that's the reason why I thought for some time how I want to handle it, if I just want to like give up and not stream from here and just make videos. But to be honest, I enjoy streaming. And really sorry, because I'm like not yeah, I'm gonna finish my sentence. So I thought about this smartest way to do it, and then I found out that like there in Japanese internet cafes you can like rent some private rooms which are more or less like noise, not really noise cancelling, but people outside don't hear you really well and your neighbors don't really hear you really well. So if I just keep speaking a bit more quiet, I think most people won't hear me and I wouldn't annoy anyone. So yeah, that's the reason first why I'm speaking a bit more quiet than usual. And you might notice a different audio quality from my, at least from my videos from at home, and maybe at least from my videos from at home. And that's just because I'm not using my regular mic, because it would just be too big and I can't really take it with me that easy, because I need my sound interface and cables and stuff like that. So I'm using my I think I already told it. I think I saw I'm using my headset, my Corsair Virtuoso SA gaming Wi-Fi. I don't really know how it's called, to be honest. I don't really know how it's called. Corsair Virtuoso SA, something like that. It's really good, and the mic, I bought it when I started streaming like 5 years ago on an old channel, or like making videos, because I heard that the mic quality is pretty good, and yeah, basically that's the reason why I bought it, just to have like a good mic quality for streaming and gaming. Yeah, streaming videos, not gaming. at home I'm not using it because it's just too heavy to wear like for hours. I don't really like it. I'm using my I don't know how, I don't even know the company it's made from. Like it's a half open, which is, it's pretty light, and so I really like it. Yeah, but not now, not today. Wearing my headset, and yeah. So what have I planned for the day? First of all, I just want to talk a bit about my journey until now. I'm like writing a diary, like a journey diary. I might either read a few of the pages or just speak about a few of the things I already did. And yeah, that's it. Just make a nice evening together, like nothing too special. And I also thought it might be funny to like do some really ordinary Japanese snack tasting because yeah, I know that there are like pretty many people do them, and so I thought, yeah, I'm just gonna buy a few snacks and taste them on stream. Some of them I've already tried before, some not, so some of them I've seen in videos. Like I think most of them I've seen in videos. Yeah, and for that, wait, for that, I have something prepared for you. Actually, I have something prepared for you, something I've never done before. It's dangerous. It definitely can be dangerous because I could like leak my face and stuff like that. But I have with hand review. I have a table / hand cam, like so that you guys can see my snacks. Sorry if I like keep speaking or like keep like blowing into the mic. Sorry about that, but there's not really a good way around it with my. I'm like using a pop socket, pop protection, however it's called, like those black foam thingies in front of the mic on my headset. Yeah. So I think I'm doing most of the tasting later, but there's something I think I want to start right now actually, because wait, I'm gonna disable the webcam for now because I have to move a bit. So because I got, okay, well, it's molten, which is somehow pretty bad. Sorry about the plastic, oh shit, about the plastic noises. Oh, hello. Oh, bro, it's been so long since I heard from you the last time. I don't know exactly what happened. I mean, I actually, to be honest, like after you didn't show up in my streams anymore and didn't respond to my Discord messages, I actually checked out your Twitter and it said that I'm blocked or something like that. I really don't know what happened. Apparently you had some pretty bad things going on, but yeah, so I'm so back. You know how you don't know how I'm like grateful for that I am. Your phone got hacked. Okay, that's, I think you already, I mean, you told me that like your Discord had like problems or got hacked or something like that, and even your whole phone, like that's really horrible. Yeah, that's really horrible. Like if that would happen to me, I would be so cooked, to be honest, because like I have so many important things on my phone and like on my things in general, like VTubing stuff. I have all the apps, I have all like everything. I mean, I have of course backups and stuff like that, but yeah. I think you haven't heard my intro for the video right now, right? Because I'm like in Japan now, what you might probably know. And wait, have you even seen my new after debut new overlay stuff? I think you haven't, right? Like that's my new things, like my new transition, my new starting soon screen, and my new chat overlay, and yeah, basically everything looks pretty nice. Glad to have it. If you missed my debut and want to watch it, it's up on my YouTube channel, so just some small advertisement at that point. But yeah, it's really nice. I really like the art I got. I mean, in general, like basically I have new art everywhere, like on my Twitch channel, like new banners, like yeah, banners, banner, logo, basically everything is new. So everything combined was not cheap. It was multiple €100, but it was really worth it. Like that should last for some years probably before change it. So it's good. It's good. And actually, what's nice is I like downloaded the Stream. How's it called? The Stream Deck app on my phone. So basically, like without hotkeys on my like keyboard, because I'm streaming from a laptop, I can basically use my VTuber Studio like widget thingies, which is really nice. But yeah, so I'm streaming from Japan from an internet cafe actually right now, from like a private room, because that's the best thing I thought I could speak, since I'm like living with a host family and with a roommate, and basically in the house is for other people besides us. So and the walls are made out of paper and doors are made out of paper, so it's I can't really stream that good without annoying anyone, or like without, I don't know, the whole world to know that I'm like a VTuber. So yeah. But yeah, that's why I'm streaming from an internet cafe, and that's why I'm probably speaking a bit more quiet today than usual, and I have another mic, like not my normal mic, but I'm like recording with a headset, which has a really good mic, but yeah, it's probably just sounds a bit different. So today I just want to speak a bit, first of all, like about what I've done in Japan until now, and yeah. Is it cold there? No, it has like, you know what? I will answer that later. First, have you seen it? I don't know. First, I want to announce something special, what I've never done before. I might like leak something, but I have like this. Oh no, wait, shit, that was the wrong one. This. I have a table cam with me. And actually, since I'm in an internet cafe, like, you don't know how much things I brought with me. Like, my backpack was like 10 kilos and packed full. Like, if my laptop, which alone is like really heavy because I needed a powerful one, it's like 2 to 3 kilos. I have my second monitor, like my graphic tablet, second monitor. It's not that big, but it's really portable. I have my webcam, I have my mouse, I have lots of cables, I have a lot of things. I have my headset. I really have a lot of things brought with me. But hand cam. Like at home I wasn't able to do it really, because like I'm doing my face tracking with my laptop webcam, and I use my normal webcam with which I'm usually doing my tracking at home for like hand cam. So hello. Yeah, that looks silly, but why I've brought it, because late in the stream I wanted to like taste or eat some Japanese snacks. I bought some things. I think that would like that would be pretty funny to like try some stuff. I think most of the things I want to try later, or like mix it in between telling, or like eat stuff in between. But there's something. Like usually, I don't know if I've told it, but usually I really don't drink any alcohol, okay? Like, oh no. Like at home I really don't drink. But I thought, since I'm here in Japan, there are a few drinks I might want to try. Like really, I just want to try it. I'm not like drinking them every day or every week or regularly at all. Like, I think actually that's the first time I bought alcohol myself, which felt really illegal, to be honest. But I bought, can I show it? I think I can show it, right? This in the stream I said that I'm showing like, that I'm drinking alcohol, so it should be good. I bought strong zero. And I have some, it's not Bacardi Sweat, it's basically orange juice, because I thought, yeah, if it's not good, I'm just mixing it with orange juice and try to drink it somehow, because I really don't know how it tastes and if it's any good. And I got some, because here in the internet cafe you have like free drinks and basically free drinks. You can drink as much as you want, as much coffee as you want. So I got some ice cubes a while back, but they're already kind of melted. They're already kind of melted, so yeah. I think that's like the first thing I want to open and try, because I definitely want to be sober tomorrow. I booked basically the whole night, like from what was it? From 7 p.m. until 5 a.m. tomorrow, so I have to get up really early. But it was only like 3,000 yen, which is like 15 euros. So I don't know about your currency, but like 15 euros, $15. All eating along, you're perfect. Let's just make a nice cozy evening with some alcohol. Yeah, no, I really just wanted to try it out, okay? Like, okay. Oh no, it feels so bad. It feels so embarrassing to drink alcohol on stream. Let's open it up. I really have to be like careful that I don't show more than my hands on the cam, or that it doesn't fall down. Oh, sorry. Actually, it doesn't smell like alcohol at all. It just like smells like citrus fruits. Like I think it's some kind of lemon thing it should be tasting like. I'm pouring it into my ice thing, I think. Like you can see can you see it? It's completely transparent, so I don't see that much. I also don't want to make a mess here, so well, yeah. There we have it with some ice cubes and some water mixed. Let's try it. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Like I've seen the drink a few times online, and that's the reason why I really wanted to try it. And I did some research, and apparently it's supposed to be like, I mean, it has 9% alcohol, so it really isn't that weak. Like it is, I mean, it's not that strong, but also not that weak. But the thing about this, it's supposed to be like really, the alcohol is supposed to be like really invisible, so you're not supposed to like taste it that good. Like basically there's no sugar in it, so they're just fruits which get like frozen with liquid nitrogen I guess, to minus 169 degrees Celsius. Why I suppose that it's liquid nitrogen? Pretty easy, because 169 degrees is the temperature of liquid nitrogen, and they get like frozen and like put alcohol inside them and stuff like that. Don't know the exact process, but that's how the strong syrup is produced, and it has like 9% alcohol, so it's not that weak. Oh well, okay, my Stream Deck app on my phone crashed. And actually, the thing I read online with it should that like the alcohol is really hard to taste is really true. Like I don't drink much alcohol, but sometimes at home I drink something, usually sometimes stronger drinks like liquors mixed with fruit juice, like just at the evening, like put a bit like liquor inside the fruit juice and like drink it while watching stuff, and yeah, like that, just to like not to get drunk or anything, just to like drink it. But with this one, you really, I mean, you taste a bit of the alcohol, but really not much. So I really know why, if you like buy a lot of it, you can easily drink a lot of it. Like, and I think if you like drink 5 of it, you're definitely going to die. So yeah, and I really hope that I'm not getting drunk with this one, to be honest, because I'm really not used to alcohol. Also sorry, like with the headset, you're probably hearing my drinking really loudly, so... It actually, I mean, it tastes like, yeah, not lemon, but the green lemon. I think is it called lime in English? I think it's called lime in English. and like a bit like a mixture between lime, water, and disinfection stuff. You know, the alcohol you use to like to do some disinfection of your hands. Yeah, like a mixture of those things. Like it tastes like disinfection stuff, yeah, liquid smells like. So like alcohol basically. But it's like really, wait, I'm gonna turn the light a bit more on. So it's really neutral. It's like, it's good. I'm kind of like missing the sugar, to be honest. But it's like really refreshing and good. That's why I also have like the orange juice, because I thought, yeah, if I don't like it, I'm just gonna put some orange juice inside of it. That's what I'm doing right now. Not because I don't like it, but because I have it here and I want to try it with orange juice. Wow. You know what? I think if you really either if you like really want to become drunk, or if you like really careless with it, it's probably pretty easy to get drunk with it. Just imagine, like this is a small one with only 250 milliliters of liquor, like stuff inside it. But there are also like bigger bottles with half a liter of like alcohol in it, which probably, yeah, if you like buy multiple of those and drink multiple of those, you're definitely getting drunk. So you have to be careful. And now, before I tell about my journey, I'm just going to like show you all the other things I bought, okay? First, I'm making some. You don't see me if I stand up here, right? No. So, the first thing I bought is Duff Gummy. I've actually seen it in a liver kiwi video before. I mention him a lot in my videos. Like, he is I don't know if I already told it, but he's like a YouTuber. He inspired me to learn Japanese for the like second time. And yeah, he was in Japan also with a working holiday visa like some time ago, and he also tried it and he liked it. He said that they taste really good. And since I saw them in the supermarket, I thought I might try them. They're like multiple variations, multiple flavors. I have something with a citrus style, like lime and lemon, I think. Yeah, so basically everything today is lime and lemon themed, so yeah, it's pretty good fitting, so yeah. Besides that, I have like sorry, I've already eaten one of them. I have a sakura dango, like dango, which are like rice flour balls. I think they're sweet. I've already eaten like one with soy sauce some time ago, which was not sweet, and to be honest, I really didn't like it that much, but also really good. Like I've already eaten one of them yesterday because I really wanted to try them, so I'm sorry, it will not be a blind tasting. Then I have this one, Kinoko no Yama to, so Kinoko no Yama and Takenoko no Sato. Is it Takenoko no Sato? I think. The Duff Gummy, those. I'm also really curious how they taste like. Yeah, and those are like some chocolate thingies, like a cookie with chocolate. The Kinoko no Yama, I think, are there's a childhood snack, really. Like they're in Austria, so I've never really eaten them. I've seen them in a YouTube video of another YouTuber, of someone who makes like a lot of train content. There will also be some train content on my YouTube channel in the future, since I took a nice train last week. I'm going to talk about that later, so yeah. So, since you probably know them, I don't have to explain that much more. And then the last thing about, yeah, they are like, I don't know, but you live in, sorry, on the Philippines, I think it was Philippines, right? Is the name of them on the Philippines like a different name? Like here it's like, of course, Japanese, Japanese writing. So on the Philippines, do they have like a other name with not Japanese characters? Probably, right? Probably. I mean, I don't know if they're like Japanese, but the name of them is Japanese, so I suppose they're Japanese. Okay. And you can hear it, plastic. The last thing I bought, actually I also tried yesterday, and I also tried it a lot because that's also something which we have, I don't really remember, okay, something which we also have at home, and I wanted to try it here because it's supposed to be kind of healthy, and I don't have eaten that much healthy food in recent days, so yeah, I just wanted to eat some carrots. So, do I have to explain carrots to you, or do you know them? I don't know if they're like that famous around the world. Oh, the good old carrots. Actually, to be honest, like at home, I'm living pretty deep in the countryside. So when I was small, I used to like eat a lot of carrots since my parents have a big garden. And whenever the carrots were like ready to eat, bunny Ventus, yeah. And like whenever the like garden was like ready to harvest and the carrots were ready, I often ate them just raw, like I have here. So there were 2 of them inside. One of them I ate yesterday, the other one I will probably eat today, just to have a healthy snack in between. Yeah, that's basically everything of snacks I bought. Raw, yeah. Isn't that normal to eat raw, like raw vegetables? I mean, I don't know about different countries, but I feel like at home, like in Austria, we eat a lot of raw vegetables. I really feel, or I don't know if people in general do that, but at least I did it from childhood on. Like raw, I mean, of course, no raw potatoes because they're poisonous, but like raw carrots and raw paprika. Is it called paprika in English? I think raw paprika, raw carrots, raw what else is there? Peas, raw, I don't know, other raw vegetables. Like I used to eat a lot of raw vegetables because I like them, they're good. Okay. I mean, I also don't know at home, but I think there might be a lot of people who don't like or don't eat raw vegetables, or who don't like vegetables in general. But I, first of all, I really like vegetables, and since I grew up on the countryside and we had a big garden, I basically grew up with like eating raw vegetables fresh from the garden. I think that might be the case but actually I like them. In general, like really like vegetables. Not all of them, like I don't like raw tomatoes, but aren't they bitter? I mean I think it depends. Like some of it really depends. Like some carrots are like really sweet and really good to eat raw. Some of them are not that good, and yeah, I mean I think they're probably a bit bitter, but it's not that bad. Like I kind of like bitter stuff, like grapefruit juice and stuff like that. So I mean, it's just funny since for me, at least for me, it's pretty normal to eat like raw vegetables. But yeah, now I think we could. I'm gonna take a sip from my mixture there. like in general, I don't really like alcohol that much, but I think this is pretty good. Like I wouldn't drink it that often. I mean, it's not that expensive, but I wouldn't eat them. I wouldn't drink it regularly. I just wanted to try it. Probably I will never drink it again. I just wanted to know how it tastes like because I like saw it a lot online. So yeah, now I'm gonna take my diary and then I'm just gonna look through a few of the pages. I think I could also have you have a look. I mean, it's in German, so I don't understand most of it, but yeah. And then we can speak about my journey here. So I'm back right soon. I'm back right soon. I mean, actually, you can still hear me, so it's probably pretty, yeah. So I'm back. Okay, so wait, so here we have my diary. It's a nice notebook with just black and yellow with some oranges, like fitting for today's theme of orange and lemon and stuff like that. Orange, like lemons. There are lemons. Gray lemons and yellow lemons. I mean, I can show it to you. It's pretty ugly written and yeah, but so what do you want to know? Do you want to start from the beginning? I think so. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But yeah, should I start from the beginning? I don't know, have you seen my, or if you haven't seen it, I'm on YouTube, I'm uploading, at least I try to upload at least one YouTube short per week, where I like go through some adventures I've done here in Japan. In this stream I just want to go a bit more further into it, maybe even show a few pictures if I can do that on my setup here. And I mean, I should be able to do it. And I've seen it. Okay. Well, okay. That's nice. So, I mean, I don't know if I want to speak too much about the flight. I mean, it's basically the first time I flew in general, like the first time I flew alone. So it was a bit difficult, at least at first, like finding the boarding, like the place where I can get the boarding card. But I think after that it was pretty simple. Like the security check was really horrible since I have a lot of electronics. Like I had to take out my laptop, my graphic tablet, my headphones and basically everything from my bag and put it back in, and it took a long time and I was holding up the whole like line and it was really bad. Like the security check was not fun. Not fun. Somehow it's not connected. Like the app I have for like doing this. Yay. Yeah, but besides that, like when I arrived here in Japan, I ordered like a SIM card to get right at the airport, but like the driver who was supposed to like get me to my host family was already there, and I mean, I didn't want to waste his time, so I'm kind of sorry for him, but I knew that if I don't get my SIM card right away, I will have big problems, because then I would be stranded in Japan without Wi-Fi, and I wouldn't have any way on like knowing what train is the right one and stuff like that, which would be horrible. So I definitely got my SIM card. It took a really long time to get it. By the way, the SIM card is from Mobile. I can write it into the chat. It's not sponsored or anything, but just if you might need it. Yeah, so it took a long time to like set it up, maybe because I have like a European phone, and yeah, that might cause some trouble, but I mean, in theory I have a Chinese phone. I've still a Huawei P30. I think it's a P31. It's really old, and I might replace it after I return from Japan, like probably within the next 2 years. So Since I had an accident where I dropped it in the water and I had to replace the screen because it wasn't working that much anymore, but that's another story. Actually, I managed to replace the screen. It wasn't that easy, but it also wasn't that difficult. It was okay. It was doable. Yeah, but I like put in the SIM card, I managed to do that, I arrived at home at the host family, everything was pretty nice. I mean, you probably have seen the room. I mean, the room is a bit cramped. I think in general Japanese houses are pretty small, so it's no surprise that the room is a bit cramped. At first, I mean, I kind of liked the traditional style of the room. It's kind of nice, but on the other side, I don't know. I mean, at first, I didn't know. I wasn't sure if I'm gonna like it here, but now I'm pretty sure, like I've heard from some of the other people that like their host families and their houses that they live in are like much worse. So I'm actually pretty happy with the house where I stay in. No, I don't want to say where I am. I'm just gonna say I'm like in the western. I actually think if you watched my YouTube shorts and do some calculations, you could maybe figure out a rough area where I live in. But I'm living like west of like Tokyo, Shibuya, like west of all the big city districts, like along the Chuo line. Yeah. That's it. Like right next to a park, which is really nice. I like to go in the park at night and stuff like that. It's really nice. Because in general, I really like parks. I really like nature. So I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy about that. But let's look about in my diary. Right. Then we had like the first class. No, yeah, like the first class. I mean, I don't know if I want to tell too much about the language class in total today. I think I don't really want to, since it or I'm maybe a few words, okay, because I haven't said anything in my short videos. Like I'm traveling with EF, actually, with EF, like Education First, which is a Swedish language journey and like language school provider. I like a lot about the thing. Actually, I like the people on the campus. Yeah, not on the campus, but since I don't live on the campus, I like the people in school. I like the teachers and everything like that. It's pretty nice. When it comes to the difficulty of my class, I kind of feel like it's a bit too easy for me. Like when it comes to vocabulary, I'm definitely too advanced, also with grammar for the class, but I don't really want to change it to a more difficult one, because even though I already know it, the class kind of sometimes feels a bit rushed. Like for example, you're learning the te form in Japanese, which is one of the most difficult forms to conjugate to, because it, like, depending on in what syllable the verb ends in, there are like 5 or 6 different like conjugation paths you could take, which is really not that easy to learn. And basically we just spoke a bit and learned a bit like about it like in one lesson, like for like half an hour, and after that it basically never came up again. So I don't know. Also like doing some revision in class. I mean, they're like weekly short tests, like review tests, but I really think like I'm doing more revision in class would be really helpful and useful. Because when I was in the vocational school, is that how it's called in English? Like the school where I learned the theoretical stuff about the job I learned, about my apprenticeship job. We had a really good teacher. Like he was one of the best teachers I've ever had. And basically we learned something in one lesson, and the next lesson we spent like half an hour just reviewing what we learned in the last lesson, which was really helpful and nice. I'm kind of sad that we're not doing this here in Japan in the language school, But yeah, I guess that's how it is. But in general, I'm pretty happy about it. The classes are okay. Everything else is like really great. I really like Japan. I also kind of like Tokyo. I like that even though it's like one of like the biggest city area in the world, like in smaller parts of the cities, like in upside of the main roads and of the touristic places is actually pretty quiet, and I like that. I really like wandering around the more narrow and quiet streets in the city. Let's have another sip. So, basically, I think I didn't do that much important in the first week. I mean, in my short video already told how like about my first day with like getting the Suica card and like stuff like that, which was a bit of a challenge. Because at first I thought, yeah, since originally I wanted to get the Suica card at the airport, but then there wasn't much time, so I thought, yeah, I will just, and I also wanted to get yen, but then we went like to the train station, and I thought, yeah, we might just be able to enter and buy like a ticket inside, but no, that wasn't an option, so we had to go around the train station to a different exit where we could like because we asked a policeman. So we went around the train station to different exit where we could like buy a Suica card, and on the way we also got some yen, so basically that was also out of like off my to-do list, which was really good. Then I think in the first week I didn't do that much special. I just wandered around town a bit, I just wandered around my neighborhood, around the park a bit. But the thing is, when I arrived here, it was like late summer. It was like mid of September. So I think it was the 13th of September. So I'm here a bit more than a month now. And it feels like I'm just here for like 1 or 2 weeks. It's so crazy. But it was really hot when I came here. So basically outside of like cooled like buildings with air conditioning, it was horrible. Sometimes I had like some lunch break at school for like 1 hour, or I had to wait at like the school for like a few hours until my lesson started because I did something else in the city. It was really not pleasant, like waiting for like 1 hour. I mean, I could have stayed in the school building, which is actually on the 36th floor of I think I can tell it. It's on the 36th floor of a big tower in Shibuya. Yeah, that's all I'm going to tell. So basically you can see the whole city, which is really nice. I can see the Sky Tree and basically everything, Shibuya Scramble Square, basically just everything of the city. Like, not everything of course, but a lot of it. And yeah, like I could have stayed there, but I wanted to go outside a bit, but it was like over 30 degrees. So, and at home at that point it was already usually under 20 degrees. So that was really, yeah, like, I think I've put some of the pictures from there in my video, in my videos, but besides that, I might actually, wait a second. I want to see if I can show it. Well, the scaling is completely bad. That's, for example, is like one of the, well, I'm behind it. I don't want it to be behind me. Yeah, like this. Like this, for example, is one of the views, like one side. Yeah, it's in general the view from up there from the school, like I've been to some schools in Austria, but like no school was like that, like where they have such a view from your basically from the waiting area in the school, because basically like there are classrooms and then there's like a big lounge with, yeah, it's really great. Like it at least at first it really felt unreal, to be honest, like having this being, I think I never was that high in a building before, since in Austria we don't have that high buildings, but it's basically one of the highest buildings in Shibuya, and we're basically almost on the top of it, so that's really crazy. Yeah, like that's, so we have like a huge lounge area with places where you can sit and eat and do stuff like that. I could have stayed there, but I wanted to wander around a bit. But actually, like let's say the first 2 weeks were tough, like with the temperatures. It was like a lot of the days over 30 degrees, but now I really like the temperature. It's usually around between 20 and 25 degrees. In the morning it sometimes is a bit chilly, like with under 20 degrees, but like right now the temperature is really perfect for me. I really love the temperature here. Like at home it's like between 5 to 10 degrees Celsius, so it's like really frosty and cold, but here it's like really pleasant, like wandering through the park with temperatures like that. It's really nice. Wait, what other pictures do I have? Actually, I could just show you some of the pictures, to be honest. At that point I had some, that I think that was the lunch of the first day. We had some how is it called? Did you mention that you hate the heat? I did mention that I hate heat, right? So that's why I hated hated the heat of the first 2 weeks. It was really bad, but luckily actually it got colder or cooled pretty quickly, and I like that. I like now the temperature is like perfect. Between 20 and 25 degrees is such nice, is so pleasant. Like at home I would have to wear a thick jacket, but yeah. Oh yeah, something I did in the first week. I think I made a video. Yeah, I definitely made a short about it. I went to Kichichoji, which isn't that far from, I mean, it's actually I'm in Kichichoji right now. But like this internet cafe right now is in Kichichoji. But in Kichichoji I bought bread. Like you can see here on the picture, I bought bread because all of the bread, like at the host family, we get a free breakfast and free evening meal. And like for breakfast they have like toast bread, like just the white bread, which in Austria and Germany in like our language don't even like consider as real bread. Like the normal bread is called Brot, like in our language, okay? But like the white bread, the white toast bread, we usually just call toast. Even if we don't toast it, it's not, like we don't call it bread, which is so incredibly. So I'm also like refusing to call it bread. This one here, that's real bread, but it's really expensive, like double the price from at home. Then, I mean, I've already showed some of those pictures. I mean, that's the park at night. Looks really nice. I mean, I don't want to show you all of the pictures. That's a crow. I really like the animals here, and in general, I really like the nature, also in the park, because you could see like how are the birds called? Like the white birds who live like near the water. Wait, I'm gonna Google it. Crane. No, not seagull. Seagull are the wrong ones. Seagull live like at the ocean. No, crane. Like the, which live at rivers and such stuff like that. I've seen one of them on my first night. Wait, I even have a picture of it. You see there, these animals. I've seen one of them on my first night walk through the park, and that was so incredible. Also, I heard a lot of cicadas. I think cicadas are they called in English. I've never seen one of them. I really wanted to see one of them, but I haven't. They're like hidden inside the tree branches and leaves. But they're also really nice. In general, I saw a lot of nice bugs. A lot of big spiders here. Like in Austria, I mean, we have spiders, but usually the spiders you see in the nature and also in houses are like only really small. But the spiders here are incredible. I think not Indonesia, Philippines. On the Philippines, I think your plants and animals are probably not that different, right? I mean, I don't know, I never was in the Philippines, obviously, but what do we have here? Yeah, that's like the park at night. Actually, I don't know if I want to show too much of it because you could figure out my location. Yeah, that's also like some view from the building where like our school is. Like basically on the building, there's this park, let's call it park. Also a really nice location. Like you can see in summer when it was really hot, there was like water spraying out of the like trees, if I can call them trees, to like make it a bit more cool. I think like, and that's like the view from, you can't see me there right now, that's basically the view from the classroom lounge at night, which is also incredible. So after that we went on the first day, like there's also a short video about it, so I won't tell too much about it probably. We went to Dakao-san, which is west of Japan, a mountain on the, yeah, let's call it on the countryside, like on the border of Tokyo. There's like a shrine on it and it's a really nice place. I already showed a lot of pictures and spoke a lot about it in my short video, so I think I won't, yeah, well, there it's gone. I won't speak that much about it. And I think, and at this point, so that basically was the first week, at first, like actually to be honest, when I had my first night on the floor in the traditional Japanese room, which wasn't, to be honest, it wasn't that clean, and I was also not sure if I'm gonna like my roommate, to be honest. But at the first night, I really thought, shit, I can never stay here for like 5 or 6 months. That's actually the thought I had, and I thought, oh, shit. Like at that point, I really realized that I will stay here for like that time. At first I thought, yeah, like when flying, I haven't thought about that at all. But then when I was here, lying in the bed at night, I thought, shit, I will not see my home for like 5 months at least. Like, I mean, I could go back every day, but you know what I mean. I will live here for like 5 months. Wow, okay, that's incredible. Like I couldn't really realize it, and I really thought I couldn't do it. But actually, right at this point where I am right now, I think it's like the time passes by so quickly, and I have like only done so little things that I think it will like not be no problems. There are things I like about Japan, things I don't like. I think I could speak about them in a second. One of the things I definitely like is the people here. Like the people are, like in general in shops and so, the people are so kind. Like in Austria, the people, I mean, usually the people in shops are also not rude and anything, but here the people are so kind, and I mean, even if it's just fake kindness, but I mean, they're kind, and I liked it here. And what I also found pretty interesting, at home on Sunday, basically grocery shops, supermarkets and so are closed. Like basically no one has open. Here, and also a lot of other shops are closed on Sunday. But here basically every shop has open all of the time. Okay, not all of the time, but every day. Since I wanted to like look for a yukata on the weekend, and then I thought, yeah, I probably can go on Saturday, but on Sunday they definitely are closed. But no, they have open every day for like, I don't know, 10 hours or so, which is incredible. Like in general, you see people like construction workers work on Saturday, which at home is, I think no one does that. That's really weird. I don't know if I need that, to be honest. I think, I mean, I wouldn't mind if shops would be like closed and that people would have more of the like 3 days and wouldn't need the work on the weekend, but I mean, I'm like not affected by it, so it's kind of okay with me. But I don't need it. I don't need open shops on all like every day of the week. The things I miss the most from home are definitely normal bread and cheese, like European quality bread and cheese. I found a place where I can get bread. I thought it was normal. I think in many countries that's probably normal. Like I think in the what was that? I think in the United States that's also a thing. Also probably all across Asia, but in Europe, I think in many countries, it's normal for shops to be closed on Sunday. That's, I don't know, I think that goes back to pretty old days in our culture and in our like history, but no, like at home it's not normal. Like you don't see many open shops on the weekend, so at least on Sunday. At least, I mean, you might be open to find some of them, but really not a lot. But like I said, what I miss the most. But actually, besides that, yeah, I think so. Like in general, like I don't know about other countries, but at home on Sunday, you're basically not allowed to make noise. So I can't mow your lawn. So I can't like mow the grass in front of your house. You can't like, basically are not allowed to make noise. Which I don't know about other countries, but basically it's on Sunday we really have to be quiet. I mean, there are clubs open and stuff like that, but I think it's the other thing. But yeah, it's really a day to rest Sunday at home, while here it's just like a day like everyone else. I think most people don't have to work like normal. Really? Okay. That's funny. No, like at home, I think most events and stuff like that are like on Saturdays, and on Sundays usually it's like really pretty quiet. Like I mean, there are like people maybe doing some barbecue in their gardens and stuff like that, and like speaking, but like working with like heavy machines in the house, or like at least so that you're like this like annoying your yeah, probably maybe they are, or like and basically doing everything which could like disturb your neighbors is probably not really allowed on Sunday. Like mowing your lawn, doing some like a lot of the garden work. I think is also not really that common. Yeah. So well, I think that are most of the differences I really noticed until now. I mean, there are definitely a lot of them. I mean, when it comes to food, I really miss, on one side I miss the European quality, like the Austrian, Germany, like our quality, because I think really our first of all, I think I've told it already one day, but at home, like I'm eating like vegetarian, so I don't eat meat, I don't eat fish, but I eat like eggs and stuff like that. We also have chicken at home, so I know where my eggs are coming from. But I really think like in general the animal raising laws here are pretty bad. Like at home in Europe in general, we have really high, really strict laws when it comes to raising animals. So you can't keep your chicken in cages and stuff like that. And there are a lot of laws which I really think are important, but I think here most of the things are non-existent. So, I mean, I eat some meat and fish here because I can't really avoid it, but I really try to eat as little as possible. Yeah, because basically there's like fish, how's it called, like dashi, like fish soup in many things, and yeah. But I mean, in general, like some of the food here is really nice. For example, like bought a okonomiyaki at a supermarket for like a bento okonomiyaki for like lunch, school lunch, and it was like really good. It was really good. Like some of the foods here are really good, some of them are, I don't know, but yeah. And you know what? I think it's time to try one snack, right? First I'm going to make another cocktail thingy. After that now, so what should I tracking? What should I try first? Where am I gonna put all of this? So, what should I try first? I have the carrot, the duff gummy, the like mochi thing, the like dango thing I already know, and the kinoko no yama and takenoko no sato. Which one of them should I try first? Please say the carrot, please say the carrot, please say the carrot. Anything? Oh no! Oh no, not the... Okay, well, okay. Yeah, I think then... I mean, I already know them, but I think I'm just gonna eat one of the dango thingies. Like I said, when I was on Mount Dako, on Dako-san, I already ate, like, there are a lot of soba restaurants and a lot of how are they called, dango yaki, like dango but with soy sauce, and they're getting like roasted over a fire or like over a grill, so they're not sweet. Handcam stream. Handcam stream, yay. Yeah, they're pretty small, so I've already tasted them yesterday, so I know how they taste like. Basically they're like a bit sweet but pretty decent, like not too intense. So I'm just gonna eat them probably, and yeah, well. Oh shit, I should mute my mic, right? Yeah, I'm gonna mute my mic for that.
Mic off. Mic on.
By the way, did you hear the mic off and mic on notification? Probably you did, right? You can hear me chewing dango. Okay, I did, okay. Mukbang stream? I mean, actually, like the ones I had at Dako-san, the like spicy one, I didn't like them, to be honest. But those one, like the sweet one, are really good, and like you can see they're Or can you see? Does it? I can see they're like really squishy and soft. But those are like really good. I like those sweet dango thingies. Actually, a small side note. At home, I at one point tried to make dango with a friend. They were not really good. I mean, they were okay, edible or eatable, whatever. But they were like pretty hard and like not like this. They were like pretty hard and not soft like those. Even though they're like different colored, I think all of them taste the same, which is pretty disappointing. I was hoping that like the red or like sakura colored one might taste like cherry and the green one like matcha or something like that, but I don't think so actually, or at least I can't really taste the difference. But they're good, I really like them. Does it say how expensive it was? Is there a price tag on it? No, there isn't, okay. I like them. I like them. I really like them a lot. So, actually, sorry for the eating noises. I don't know if they're like if it's good to like make that many eating noises, but yeah, well. So now, let's eat the carrot. Okay, yeah, that's good, that's good. But it's definitely going to pick up the... It's not crispy. What are vegetables? Like they're... delicious. Delicious. They're good. They're really good. Like if I had to, should I read rate the food I'm eating? Not the carrot ASMR. Definitely get carrot ASMR. But should I read the food I'm eating? I mean, when it comes to the strong zero, I mean, I think it's okay. I don't really need it, so I'm gonna give it a 5. It's okay. When it comes to alcohol, it's definitely on the better tasting side, but I'm probably just giving it a 5 since I don't like alcohol in general. It's okay, but it's nothing special. Then what else did I eat? The dango. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's not that sweet. Definitely like the. Like at least let's go for the dango, okay? Let's go for the dango. They're definitely good. I like them a lot. They're not that sweet. The taste of them is pretty weak, so like don't taste like that much. I like that they're like that soft, and I like the consistency. Like I like the feeling of them in the mouth, let's say it like that. I think I will give them like a 8. Or yeah, actually I want to give them an 8. they're not that sweet, which I kind of like. I like that they're not that sweet. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. And of course the carrot is one of the best things I've ever eaten. Actually, this carrot is like really good. It's really sweet. It's a really sweet carrot. It's a high quality carrot from Hokkaido, if I remember correctly. Oh shit. So the carrot of course gets 11 out of 10 points. Okay, but now let's continue, okay? Let's continue with the program for the day, with the other things. I mean, I didn't tell that much about Mount Dako, but I think there isn't that much special to tell. I mean, I took the train, then I walked up a mountain. The weather was sadly really bad, but I think that's not that much different from my video. So if you want to know anything about Mount Dako, just watch the short video on my channel. I think it's called like Day 6 of Living in Japan or something like that. So then we have, that was Dako-san. I'm just looking through my diary to see if, like, what I can mention next, like what it did. Oh right, I definitely want to speak about that. Have I spoken about that in my short video? Yeah, I did, I think I did. Like, since I'm here with a working holiday visa, I had to go to the Shiakusho, so basically to the city hall, to like register my address and to register that I'm like living here and stuff like that. It was difficult. So I basically walked there for like half an hour, which is pretty normal here, I think, to like walk a lot. Then after that I basically, most of the employees there weren't able to speak that good English, and I wasn't able to speak that good Japanese, so it was a bit difficult, especially since it's kind of important that I fill out the forms correctly, since if I don't fill them out correctly, I might have to pay a lot or do some other things, because I also have to like pay Japanese health insurance, which is only like 1,400 yen per month, so like 10 euros per month, which is not a lot, but since I don't have any job, but yeah. That definitely was not nice. Right. So basically, I mean, I looked a bit around in the city on like some days, but I really didn't go, really didn't look around that much. Usually on like weekdays or school days, I go to school and then I pretty much go home right away to sometimes like either work on videos or do some other stuff, to like play some Minecraft or yeah, something like that. So really don't do that much. I didn't look around that much, and something I really noticed in my time here, I'm really not, I'm not that interested in buying stuff. I definitely want to buy a yukata because it's cool. There are like a lot of side activities, and like last week there actually was like a yukata dressing class which I attended, and there we got a coupon for a yukata shop. Like basically the people who were like lending their yukatas to us on that day and like showing us how to dress, they're like having a yukata shop in Shinjuku, where we got a coupon for minus 20%. So I will probably tomorrow after school go to the yukata shop and probably buy my yukata there, because that was like the only thing I thought I definitely want to buy here in Japan. Yeah. Besides that, I'm actually not that interested in like going to the normal touristy spots. Like there are a lot of them, like Akihabara or Harajuku, or of course Shibuya Crossing. I mean, I basically have to go there since my school is there. Yeah, to like the place. I have actually no, not really. Or what else is there? There's yeah, like there are a lot of tourist places, of course, here in Tokyo. But I don't really. My goal don't really is to go there that often, to be honest. I don't really want to go. I mean, I don't really need to go there. I might go there. I also definitely one day want to go on the Tokyo Sky Tree, since it's the highest tower on the world, with over 300 meters, if I'm not wrong. Wait, let me Google that. Skytree height. Oh wait, yeah, like over 300 meters. No, it's 634 meters. So basically double the height I said. Basically it's the highest tower in the world, and I definitely want to go up there. It's like one of the few touristy things I want to do. Besides that, I much more want to explore just random parts of Tokyo, and especially random parts in the countryside. There's something I will speak about a bit later, which actually includes that, so yeah. What else did I do? Right, on one day I had some also school activity, calligraphy. Is it called calligraphy? Like where you're writing like characters with a brush and try to write them beautiful. Yeah, like I had that on one day. It was nice. Sadly, I think like we had practice sheets where we could like practice on, and at the end we wrote something on a final piece which we can take home, or which we like took home. I wrote Aki, like the kanji for autumn, on it, because that's the name of my cat. Like my cat is called Aki, and I didn't know what to write. I also thought for a moment to write like Kurayami, like my name. Like, wait a second, can I do that? Kurayami. Oh shit. Like this. I also thought that I could maybe write this, but then I thought, yeah, no, I'm just gonna go for Aki. Okay, do that. I'm just gonna drink some water in between, and yeah. Yeah, no, but really, if you ask me, I mean, it's okay, it's not bad, strong cereal, especially if you put like fruit juice inside of it, but yeah, well, it's still alcohol, and I don't really like it, to be honest. So a 5 rating is okay for it. Since it's definitely one of the better alcohol things I've drank until now. Oh yeah, actually, I think I haven't speaking about that yet, but I here in this internet cafe, or have I? I don't know. I booked like the night package, which, oh yeah, I think I've already said it. Like I booked the night package, which with which could stay here from 7 p.m. until 5 a.m. in the morning. So I will probably spend my night here, since in Tokyo and in Japan in general there are no trains running between 1 a.m. and 4 to 5 p.m. if I'm not wrong. So yeah, I basically have to stay here. And I think... Do you want to show you my room? Do you want to make a room tour? There's nothing where I can see me, right? Basically, like I have this black sofa here where I can sit. So yeah, I think I can sleep here pretty okay, so it shouldn't be that bad. But besides that, so what is the next thing I can talk about? Right, I think I want to talk, I mean, also not too much. I was at the train museum in Saitama at the Setsudo Hakabutsukan. I want to show you the side in my like diary actually. Like this is the first time where I actually got like Eki stamps, since in Japan, like at shrines and different touristic places and in train stations in general, you can find stamps which you can like collect. Like usually they're like stamp books for that. I just put them inside my usual diary book. Yeah, because I wanted to have them inside there. I don't know if I want... Oh, you're back. Okay, perfect. I was just showing the like the stamps I got at like train stations and at the Setsudo Hakabutsukan, which is the train museum in Saitama. Yeah. Like I went there. I also spoke a lot of it about in a different video, so I'm not gonna speak too much about it now, I think. But yeah, like I went there even though I was sick, which I don't know. I think if I wouldn't have been sick, it would have been much better to go there. I would have I would have like spent more time there probably, because now I just basically rushed through it because I really didn't feel that good. I might even had like low fever and stuff like that, so I really didn't feel well. Yeah, but like I already booked the ticket on a day before that, where I felt pretty good. So what the hell, really? You think so? You think so, bro? What the hell? You think that looks pretty? I mean, it's basically written in, how do you call it in English? Is it cursive? Okay, yeah, that's good. I think it's called cursive, right? In German, we probably just call it Schreibschrift, which means like writing, like handwriting, like basically way of handwriting, or like script with which, like writing script or something like that. So basically just the way, yeah, it's cursive. Okay. Actually, I think most of the people I know, like when I was at school, I mean, of course we learned the normal letters, but I think most of the focus really was on that cursive writing. And basically in like elementary school and stuff like that, and middle school, we basically think all of us wrote in cursive because we learned it that way to, like that we have to write that way. And I think most of us actually switched back after, like, I don't know, after some time, like the normal letters. But I actually usually write in like cursive because for me it's just faster because I'm used to writing like that. Some people might have problem reading it actually because for for our standards I think most people wouldn't consider my writing beautiful or like pretty, I don't know, I don't think it's that good. And some people definitely would have problems reading it, I think. But yeah, but I like didn't switch back because it's just too convenient for me to stick with it since I'm much faster with it. Yeah. So I didn't like I think I already told most of it in the museum video. I mean, I could show some more pictures. I think I don't really need to show much more of the Mount Dachau pictures because I think I've already shown most of them to you. I can show you some of my things I wrote actually, some of my calligraphy stuff. Like I think that's the final, that's the final Aki I wrote. It's okay. Like most of my practice things were like better than that, which is kind of unfortunate. There are like a lot of Aki and other characters I wrote. So what else do I have there? Oh right, one day I made pasta. That's a thing I do a lot. Like often I have school starting from 2 or 3 p.m. So I just make pasta at home before school, which is pretty nice, which I like a lot. Then, yeah, I mean there are definitely a lot of pictures of the Tetsudo Hakaputsukan, which I haven't shown, but I don't know which one, and yeah, well, but I don't know if like ever told it really, but I really like trains. You might have figured it out since the first thing I like visited here in Japan was like the train museum. So you probably have figured it out that I like trains, but yeah, basically oh no. So I basically really like trains, and that's also something I definitely like. That's a goal I set myself, that I want to visit more. First, I want to take more unique trains. For example, the Laview, yeah, which I took some like on last weekend. Yeah, which I took last weekend. I'm gonna take a few more bites of my carrot. Delicious. Oh bro, that's what I'm speaking about. It's the real taste of nature. That's the real taste of nature. And do I have something fitting for that? Let's give respect to the carrot. Let's give respect to the carrot. But yeah, like the thing is, after my trip to the train museum, I was pretty ill actually. Like the next I went there on Saturday, and on Sunday I was basically just lying in bed all day and did nothing because I wanted to get better until Monday. And actually on Monday I thought in the morning when I woke up, shit, should I go to school? I think I had like a afternoon class, like starting from 2 p.m. So I thought, shit, do I want to go to school, or or do I want to stay at home and to like get better? But then I decided, yeah, well, I'm just gonna gamble it and go to school. And it was the right decision. On the next day I felt much better, so I started getting better even without like resting at home, which was nice. What's that? Alright, I mean, on another weekend, like I said, I usually just did activities on weekends, because on the week I just usually just go to school, then go home, either play some games on the laptop or do some walking in the park or something like that. So I really don't do much on weekdays. And on another day, I went to Kawagoe, where I also have, oh shit, you can't see it. Where I also have stamps. Like first of all, the stamp of, what does it say? Han Kawagoe Station, and there the stamp of Kawagoe Castle. That's like a traditional style city or like town in Saitama Prefecture. It's not that far from the train museum, but probably like half an hour per train or so, so it's pretty close. There are a lot of like traditional buildings, a lot of traditional food, a lot of like street food stands where you can like buy food, a lot of tourist stuff, like you can buy a lot of souvenirs there. In general, it's a really nice place. Also the castle where we went, basically going inside is free. It's like only 50 or 100 yen, so less than €1 or like $1, so it's basically free. And it was really nice. So then I think I didn't even like tell about that in my short video, since you might have noticed that I'm really like behind with the shorts. With the shorts, I'm only at day 14 or something like that now, or 13. But in real life, I'm already at like 1 month here, so I'm really behind with the shorts, which is kind of unfortunate, to be honest. But well, okay. So, I think actually now I have already told most of the things. One of the things I can definitely also speak about is the trip I did last weekend. But I think after that I'm pretty much finished with most of the things I can tell. And actually, something I noticed, I really like this room, because unlike at home where I have to sit on my chair for like multiple hours when streaming, here I have like a, is it called sofa? Like a bench thingy, where I can basically just relax while streaming. I could like even lay down, but then like of course the tracking wouldn't work. And of course, since I'm wearing a headset, I could basically move freely inside the room. I mean, it's a really small room, like I guess like 3 square meters, so it's really small, but it's basically all I need. But so before I go to go and try, I think next I want to try the other like sweets I bought. But before I do that, I'm going to the toilet for like really quick, for like 1 minute or so. So I'm right back. guys, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Okay, luckily, basically my room here in the net cafe is right across the toilet room, so I don't have it far. Okay, I don't have much water anymore. Yeah, but now about basically, I think that's gonna be the last real. Oh wait, before I continue with my story, about something which I haven't spoken about, but actually about the next thing that will probably be a long format video following with like 10-15 minute length. I did some kind of vlog style, which I like without voiceovers most of the time. So oh wait, thanks for the follow, I guess. I haven't noticed it, to be honest. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks for the follow again. So right, like there will probably be a long video following. It might take some time until it gets like finished, since I haven't started yet, and it will probably take a long time. I kind of did a vlog style video, like with my short videos. I'm usually doing some voiceover thingies, but with my long video coming, that's more like a vlog style. Like I said already 3 times. I did not even notice I wasn't following. Well, it's okay. It's okay. I'll have some more bites of my delicious carrot. Okay, now I'm gonna try. Wait, wrong. Before I come to the last part of my story, I'm gonna try Kinoko no Yama and Takenoko no Sato. But something I noticed about Japanese sweets, I don't know how it's like in on the Philippines, but here there's a lot of plastic packaging everywhere. I mean, at home already there's a lot of plastic packaging, but here's like on a completely other level. Like basically inside this black plastic package are plastic packages which are separated. So basically there are a lot of small plastic packages inside a plastic package. At home, I think there definitely is not that much black plastic. Here there's oft things, there's like two or three layers of plastic around the product, which is kind of, I don't know, unnecessary. I would at least I would say that it's unnecessary as a European. I don't know, but actually, if you want to draw me as a carrot, I would highly appreciate it. I might even take it. Okay, maybe. Okay, let's make some more space there. Right, when it comes to the streaming, I actually think that often you buy a snack here, you think, oh, it's a big package, there's a lot of food inside, but yeah, basically half of the filling is just plastic, which is really bad. And yeah, when it comes to streaming, I don't know how often I will stream. I will probably in the future also stream from here, since right now I have to say this place is really nice. I mean, I just want to give the note that some of the how are they called, channel point, the star fragment things you can buy with them You can't do them here because there's no way I would run around my house when I'm in an internet cafe, okay? Okay, so... Okay, thank you. Yeah, but I don't know how often I will stream from here, but I try like around one time a month if I stream from here. I think that definitely would be doable since it's really not that expensive staying here. So I'm probably will come here again in the future for like, yeah. So I have... Wait, I also want to get the other one. I want to compare those two. Oh shit, it opened by itself. I have Kinoko no Yama and Takenoko no Sato. Let's see. I think it said every one of them are like 5 pieces, so not really much inside, but... And like in general, I think I will not eat all of them, all of the food here today. I think in the next stream I might actually... Okay, you can't chat. Yeah, it's okay. I think in the next streams I will probably buy other snacks so that we just can like try a few snacks every stream. Yeah. So we have like those small bamboo shoots there, and like the mushroom color, like mushroom sweets. I don't know if they taste different, maybe, probably not, but yeah, let's just try them. Okay. I have to say the... How are they called? Kinoko no Yama, the mushroom things are really good. Yeah, they're basically... I think they're basically made out of the same material, so there's not much difference. But I think with the Kinoko no Yama, like with the mushrooms, there's just more chocolate, so I kind of like them more. I even think like the Japanese chocolate they're using here is pretty good. Like actually I took like an Austrian chocolate with me here on my trip. Some of it like to give them away to like people I meet, like I gave a bit of it to my roommate to like let him try it. I gave something to my host mother and stuff like that. But actually I like those are pretty good. Also the good thing is, the more I eat here, the less I have to like take back home, because it was really a struggle to like find out a way how to put like all of the sweets and stuff here inside my package, which really was not easy. I don't know how much of them I want to eat today, but there are like really only 5 inside each of these packages, which is really annoying. Like this, the portion size of the food here, like especially sweets and stuff like that, is really low. They're really small, so... Oh yeah, so by the way, if you guys come up with like any question you want to ask me at the end of the stream or like in between, just ask, okay? Because I like haven't planned that much more. I mean, I'm already streaming for like close to 2 hours, so it's already pretty good length. But if you have like any questions, I would like to answer them. Or like any recommendations with like things I should do or places I should visit or so. And after that, some good carrot. Mm. Oh god, I'm so sorry about my eating noises. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so efforting sorry about that, to be honest. Okay, so now there's, I think I'm trying the other things, the tough gummy at the last thing after my, or do you want to try them right away? Yeah, I think I will try them just at the end. So the last thing I want to talk about, like last week at the weekend, I did a journey to the countryside, to a small village. The small village of Yokose. I think it's called Yokose. Wait, I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, it's Yokose. It's a small village of Yokose. It's in Saitama Prefecture, and it's only, I think it only has like, wait a second, I'm gonna look it up. It has less than 10,000 people living there. So it is a pretty small village for Japanese standards, and it was like really beautiful. Like even for like, or it's like a really small town or whatever you want to call it. Even for like Austrian standards, it's like a pretty small town, so yeah. Not many people living there, since, I mean, it isn't that even that remote from the countryside. Oh, it actually, I could... Looked away for just a minute and half, the carrot is gone. I mean, I want to finish all of the carrot today, so... Oh yeah, but do you want to do that? Yeah, I want to speak a bit about the earlier thing, about the castle and the place where we went. Oh shit. I have to really be careful that I'm not like posting a picture where I'm like leaking myself. So I'm just gonna show you some of the pictures I took there at that place. And yeah, with like nothing, not too much. Just some pictures of some places. Luckily I have all of them already on my laptop for like future video project. That's my like lunch I had, like some soba? Yeah, it's like soba, some other stuff. It was pretty good, but also like pretty expensive actually for Japanese standards. Like usually you can get a meal with like less than like 1,000 yen, which is like 6 euros, but this was like, was it like, it was, I don't know, like 2,000 yen or something like that. So it was like really expensive. We also went to a shrine where I got like this small, is it koi or is it tai? Like you can fish it, and there's like a, you have to pay like a few hundred yen, and there's like a small lucky like message with how much luck you will have in the coming year or so inside. Mine said normal or like mediocre luck, which is not that bad, I guess. I mean, there's better things, there's worse things. Then there were like bamboo and stuff like that. And alright, I mean, I went to many places. I also saw those animals like the mantis, praying mantis. Like at home we don't have them, so I was really stunned by like finding one of them just in wild nature. I mean, we have them at zoos and stuff like that at home, but not like in the nature. Then there also were like koi just in the river, which also was really crazy. And there also was a turtle in the river, which we also don't have at home. I mean, we have turtles at like zoos and stuff like that, but like not in the nature. And now I think I can speak about my journey on last weekend. I took the Love You, which is a special express train, like, how to say it, operating. It's a special express train operating between Ikebukuro station and Chichibu station. It takes around, I don't know, 2 hours from one station to the other. It only stops at like 5 or 6 stations or so in between, so it doesn't stop at many things. It's not fast, but like the train itself is like definitely the most luxurious train I've ever taken, even though it only costs like, at least for the route I've taken, which took like 1.5 hours from Ikebukuro to the basically almost last station, Yokose. It cost like 900 yen, which is like 5 euros, so it was really cheap. Like, and there are also like for the special express ticket, and I also had like to pay the normal express cost, like the normal transfer cost, which also was like around 1,000 yen, so in total it was not that cheap, but it definitely was worth it, since this train is definitely one of the most beautiful trains I've ever taken. Wait, can I? Okay, no, there are only images here, okay. So basically, I've never seen a train with that large windows. I mean, in Austria we have pretty large windows trains, but not like this. Basically, the complete interior of the train is yellow, the whole floor is carpet, and it's like in Shinkansen where like the seats are rotated so that you're like sitting in the direction of which the train is going, which is also really great. And you have a lot of leg space. I mean, you kind of can see it here, like the carpet and like the amount of leg space you have. Like, it's definitely like even in Austria, I've definitely never taken a train like this. But sadly, on the day it was like really rainy, and therefore it was not that, the area was not that welcoming. But even like that, I really like the journey. So basically, what did I do? Where did I go? Like, I went, like I said, to the countryside of Yokose, which is a small town near the bigger town of Chichibu in Saitama Prefecture. Yeah, well, what did I want to do? Like, my main reason why I got there was to take the... Yeah, it's nice, even though the weather was not good. Like, why did I go there? First of all, my main reason, I just wanted to like take, like I said earlier, I love trains, so I wanted to take some of the more, like the normal trains in Japan, which are okay, but I wanted to take like the special express trains. I also want to take some Shinkansen in the future, for example the Akita Shinkansen going to Akita. Yeah, like I want to take a variety of special trains in Japan, and also like make videos of them, I guess, like make some nice vlog style videos probably. The problem of the day was it was a bit rainy, not that much, but a bit rainy. Luckily, it didn't rain most of the time. Just sometimes it rained while I was eating, which was really good. And it rained when I arrived and was in the train, so sadly the view from the train wasn't that great. You will see more videos in my, like more like pictures and videos of the journey in my video, which I will probably make until, I don't know, I'll make it some time, okay? It probably will take a long time. Something I noticed, there are a lot of this bird. I don't know, do you know this bird? Because in Europe we also have this bird, if I'm not wrong. In English it's called kingfisher. It's called kingfisher apparently, and it's like apparently the bird or animal, I think like bird or animal of Yokose, so it was pretty nice. And something I really like about Japan, and Like I really like to go into the countryside, go hiking and stuff like that at home, for example. But something I think is really different in Japan is that it's so highly decorated. Like basically around every corner you can find small details, for example like this bird. That's something I think you wouldn't find in at least in Austria. Like that, and in general it's just completely different in nature. The different trees, different animals. That's something I really like to explore, something which I find really interesting. So what else do we have? There was the kingfisher. Oh, right, but can I? Yeah, I visited this shrine. Basically, like we know the tourist shrines in Tokyo with a lot of people. This shrine was basically in the middle of nowhere, like basically next to the street. No one was there. Basically, the village was completely empty when I walked there. So I basically saw no people on the street. There were like some cars and a lot of trucks. That's something I will speak about a bit later. But basically I prayed at this temple, bought some 5N, threw some 5N coin inside it and prayed there for like a pleasant journey without any injuries. Because at the beginning my goal, I wanted to go hiking in the mountains. But since the weather was really bad, I pretty soon changed my plans. Also, a reason why I changed my plans was this. Basically, to go to the mountain where I wanted to go hiking, because there's hiking rail or trail, however it's called, you had to go through the industrial area of this village or town. First of all, it was raining, so just because of that I didn't want to go in the mountains. But to go there I had to basically walk on the road and there were like trucks passing by every 30 seconds. So I thought, no, I'm not gonna do that, and I went back. Actually, I also found a really cheap vending machine. I think I don't have any photo. I might have it on video though. I don't really want to show all of my video footage, so I'm just gonna show you some of the pictures. I also saw those fruits, but how they called it in English. Like in Austria, chestnuts, right? Chestnuts. In Austria we have a lot of them, and usually in fall we are roasting them over a fire to eat them. And I was really surprised to find out that in Japan apparently they're also existent. But I think the most beautiful thing I saw actually on my walk there was this rice field. Since there was like a rice field with like a dried rice straw and some I think they're called scarecrows, right? That was like a really stunning view. And there was even like a small bench in the middle of it where I was sitting for a while and doing some Anki reviews. That was like really nice sitting there. At that point it also stopped raining, so yeah. Actually, there were also like signs that you have to be like careful because there are snakes, which was a bit unsettling to be honest, since at home we don't really have poisonous snakes. I mean, we have like, I think two species of poisonous snakes, but that's it. Oh yeah, and sorry, excuse my carrot eating. Awesome. Yeah, but by the way, there's nothing better than just streaming some casual streams, just some talking and like eating on the way. It's really nice. I also have this picture with like a, I don't know how it's called, like a place where you like harvest harvest stone for like production of cement and stuff like that. Basically, there were like really a lot of industrial things in this village. This was a bit unfortunate though. Like in general, I walked a lot in the village. I walked like 30,000 steps that day. I walked through the whole village a few times. There was also like this small Buddhist, I don't know, I think it's Buddhist, right? A mine? I mean, a kind of a mine. I mean, it might be called mine in English. Like, wait. A quarry. Like where you have a, I think a mine is more like a underground facility where you like harvest ores and stuff like that, and the quarry is more like a not underground, like at the surface, a place where you harvest stone. So yeah, like there were really a lot of shrines there in this area. I think I also have a picture of another one. Actually, I'm using this as profile picture on WhatsApp. Like that was really nice. Like that's really at that moment I really realized that these are the places I want to visit here in Japan the most. Like I mean, walking through the city is okay, and I don't mind it, but like just walking through the nature and just exploring random places like this is what I really enjoy the most. And even like before coming here, I thought that I definitely want to do this a lot. I mean, it of course is not easy, since you have to go like to take the train for like a few hours most of the time to get to places like that. I mean, I have to take the train for at least I think 1 hour to get to some kind of remote countryside. Yeah, not remote countryside, but to get like to like a countryside place. So it's really not that, I mean, it's not that easy, but also not that difficult. But yeah, like I'm really much more interested in like countryside places than like city places, to be honest. But something I actually recently thought about, like I have a picture of my usual like breakfast, just toast with egg or cheese and some like coffee or cacao, hot chocolate, however you want to call it. There's some other thing besides the yukata which I might want to buy, because something which reminds me on childhood. Because when I was in primary school, I think it was primary school, something like that, you probably know Beyblades, right? Or do you know that? I don't know if they're like if they were like a thing on the Philippines, like the Japanese how they call what? Like a roundabout? No, is it roundabout? Like the, Beyblades? I don't know if I have to like explain what it is. But like yeah, I grew up with them, and like recently I actually started watching the Beyblade anime again of the Metal Fight series, and so I actually found out that apparently there's some places where I can buy them pretty cheap here in Japan, since at home it usually costs around 30 to 40 euros, just one of them. You can apparently get one just for like 1, 2, 3, 4 euros, which is so much cheaper. And so I might actually buy a few Beyblades here, if I have the possibility to do it. So then, right, at like around 1 or 2 p.m. I actually went to like a small restaurant. You know what? I'm even saying to what restaurant I went, because it really looked like they haven't had, it really looked like there weren't that many people eating there. And because of that, I just want to like mention it here, because maybe if like someone is like in the area at some point, it was called Café Machirda. So basically Café Matilda. It's a really small countryside restaurant with a lot of local food, like you can buy curry and other Japanese stuff. I bought this a melon. Yeah, right. Cream soda. Apparently, I don't know, is that a thing on the Philippines? Because actually, before coming here, I didn't even know this drink. And when I went to the restaurant, that was the first time I even heard of it or saw it. And I thought, melon cream soda. That sounds interesting, so I might want to try it out. And actually, it's pretty good. I liked it. But it was, compared to the food, pretty expensive. Since the food was like 700 yen, which is basically free. That's like 4 euros or so, which you could never find something that cheap at home. And this one was also like 400 yen. So, soda name. Yeah, we call it soda name, float like Coke. Soda name, float like Coke float. What? Okay. But yeah, but I really liked that. Actually, here in the Net Cafe, I think I actually also bought a melon soda at the, like it was just only melon soda without the ice cream, but it like this melon things are pretty good. I like them. And like as a main dish, which was incredibly cheap, I ate this pizza. I mean, for like European standards, it was a bit small, I think. Like European pizza is usually bigger, but for like only, I don't know, 700 yen, that's so incredibly cheap. Like a real pizza in like Austria would cost, I think, like 4 times the price. So it was incredibly, and actually, like normal pizza is made out of wheat flour, but this one was made out of rice flour, as far as I figured it out. It tasted definitely different, was not as crunchy as like Italian pizza, it was much more soft, but I liked it. I liked it. If I had to decide which one I like more, like Italian pizza or this one, I would definitely say Italian pizza, but if you like consider the price, then I would definitely go with this pizza because it's like only a quarter of the price. So yeah, it definitely was worth buying it. And actually, like since I was the only customer at that point, and the restaurant is run by a pretty old couple. Like I don't know how old they are, but probably older than 70 years old. I mean, it kind of felt awkward, to be honest, just sitting there alone, the people just sometimes randomly staring in your direction, and I thought, please, I just want to eat my meal. I don't want to, like, it's nice that you're like are so concerned about my about that I like it here and I have everything I need, like water and stuff like that. Actually, that's something I find really nice here. In Austria, if you go to a restaurant and want water, you have to buy for it. It's not much, but you still have to buy for it. Here, you go into a restaurant and the first thing you get is water. Just some plain tap water, which is really nice, since I like drinking tap water. So I think that's really great, and I really like that. But yeah, so it was a bit awkward, but when I finished everything, and actually, I do most of my conversations in like supermarkets or in the restaurants, for example, in Japanese, Since, for example, I don't think the people in the restaurant here, I think I only spoke Japanese there because I think they wouldn't be able to like speak English, to be honest. But to be honest, the people there, they were so kind. Like at the end, they like asked me from which country I am, and then we had like some small talk, like yeah, where I'm from, and like why I'm here in this village, and what I like about it, and how my home country is like, and just having this small talk in Japanese with the restaurant owners that felt so nice. Like usually I'm like really introverted and I don't like speaking with people, but in that situation I really liked it because first of all I could use my Japanese and they were like really kind and interested. They were like yeah, it felt like they are really interested where I'm coming from and about stuff from my home and yeah, stuff like that. So actually I thought in the future I kind of want to go there again and probably also visit like this restaurant again. Like I really kind of want to see the people there again. Don't think they have that many customers. Yeah, you should. And what also was nice, I don't have any pictures of it, but there was like a big screen basically. Like there were all kinds of nice decorations, like there were anime related stuff, some like movie related stuff. I think there were some Star Wars references, there were some some like Japanese, like some aircraft thingies, like some Japanese military aircraft, which was also nice, like the Zero and other things, which I'm also like interested about, to be honest. And yeah, it was really nice, and that's also something we could speak about eventually the next time. So I really like it. And there was like the big screen with a projector. Is it called projector? I think so. Yeah, projector. And basically there was like anime running there. Which was kind of funny, just to eat my pizza and at the same time watch anime with Japanese subtitles to learn a bit. I mean, I would have preferred English subtitles so that I couldn't understand it but a bit better, but yeah, it still was really nice, like the experience. I'd highly recommend it. Especially, I think if you're like more than one people, it's probably a much better experience because it doesn't feel that awkward. But yeah. So I think these are most of the things I wanted to tell you. That means I'm turning this off. I will just stay online for like, I don't know, 10 more minutes or so, try the Duff Gummy and probably also like finish the carrot. And after that I will probably go to bed pretty soon since I have to get up at 4 a.m. like in 5 hours or so that I can like put everything together and get like ready to go home, since I don't want to overstay because then I would have to pay extra. I want to finish my carrot. Yeah, right, it's like... Okay, it's okay. Yeah, it's like 16 minutes after 11 p.m. So actually I'm kind of interested. What time is it at your place? I think it should be around the same time for once, right? So, but now let's try the tough gummy. Okay, 10 p.m. Okay, like 1 hour less than here. Okay, so that's what it looks like inside. Like there are like this thing is inside, and from what I heard, they apparently are pretty tough, so you can like chew them a lot. Like there are the green ones and the yellow ones. I think I first want to try the green one, I guess. It's not really focusing that good. Okay, yeah. So first of all, sorry about the chewing noises if you hear them. Yeah, that's like definitely pretty tough. To be honest, I wouldn't mind if they would like, be like even more tough. But I kind of like that you can like chew on them a lot. And I also like that there basically is something inside and that it's not only packaging. The green one was like a bit sour, actually bitter, which I also like. Now let's try the yellow one. I think it's actually pretty similar in the taste. It's just a bit it's less bitter than the other one, which I like. I mean, both of them are pretty good. Like the green one is a bit more bitter than the yellow one. But yeah, they're pretty good, And I also like they're like really chewy and you can chew it on them a lot. And there's also a lot of them inside, like that's 100 grams. You can see here maybe. So that's nice. So basically it's not only packaging. I like the rating. Like I said, like the strong zero gets like a 5. The carrot gets like 11 out of 10. The what else did I eat? The mochi got like a like tango mochi got like a 7. I think those one got. I mean they're good. I think the Kinoko no Yama gets like a 8. And the Dakenoko no Sato gets like a 7. Like the mushroom thing is a bit more because there's like more chocolate, I think. And this one also I think get like an 8. They're really good. I like them a lot. Yeah, I think. I mean, all of them are different, so I can't really compare them because those are like sour, those are like chocolate. Yeah, I think this one, the tough gummy, might be the best tasting one, even though the other things are also really good. So now, actually, I think I spoke about everything I wanted to speak. So tomorrow I will have school at like 9, starting at 9 a.m. around 9 a.m. so I really have to get up early. Wait. I'm just gonna look up when the first train tomorrow goes. Since I will probably pretty sure I will spend my night here, which definitely should be doable. Tomorrow. When does the first train tomorrow go, I wonder? At 5 a.m. and 9 minutes, I think. If I'm not wrong. Yeah, 5 and 9 minutes. That's good. Like if I leave here at maybe a bit before 5, I can easily like catch the first train and go home. Then I can like put all of my technic stuff out of my, like if I get up at 4, I can put all of the technic together, leave at 5, arrive at 5:30 or so at home, put everything out, eat breakfast and stuff like that, and like go to school after that at like 7:15. So yeah, I think that's it. That's most of it of the stream. I don't have much to talk about. I don't know if you have like any questions. If yes, then feel free to ask them. I will finish my last cup of strong zero mixed with orange juice. A study stream. How should the studies? Should I do Duolingo or finish cooking? I don't know. Oh, cooking. Okay. I don't know. I mean, in theory, wait. Was Duolingo? I think one of the first streams you watched was my Duolingo stream, right? If I'm not wrong. If my memory is still working, even with the strong zero inside of me. Well, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I definitely could do some studying on stream. That's probably doable. Like, I think gaming streams will probably be a bit more difficult here because I don't have that good of a setup. But I mean, it would work probably. Like the thing with card game, Papers, Please. Right. But I think you also watched my Duolingo stream, didn't you? Like I only did like one Duolingo stream, and I think you were there if I'm not wrong. Yeah, okay. I actually don't know if I want. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't really know what I want to do like in a study stream. I mean, I could either like study myself, like do Duolingo, do Anki, whatever. But I could also. But that would be like more work. I could like, yeah, I don't know if I would do that. But I could also make a stream where I'm like teaching you guys some simple Japanese vocabulary and stuff like that. But for that, of course, would have to like prepare stuff. But I think that also would kind of work, since I think I'm good enough to like teach at least some basic level Japanese. I mean, that are both things I definitely can do here. The thing is just I don't have a lot of time, since I go to school for like 4 hours a day. I have 1 hour lunch break. I have, like, not every day, but sometimes I'm commuting by train for like 3 hours a day. I'm like sleeping, doing some random housework, like preparing food, washing my clothes. So really, I'm kind of limited with time. But I mean, those are things I definitely could do. Oh, Mandarin. Okay, actually, like I flew here with a China Air China. Is it called Air China? I think it's Air China. And to be honest, I haven't really heard much Chinese before that, but I mean, Japanese sounds cool. The thing is just nowadays I understand a lot of it, and it doesn't feel as special as it did at the beginning. But when it comes to Chinese, it really sounds nice. Like Chinese really sounds nice. I really have to say that. It really sounds nice. It's just so completely different, and it really sounds nice if you hear it on the plane, for example. It's nice. Yeah. So yeah, the thing is just I basically have to come here to the net cafe if I want to stream. I mean, I don't have to stay overnight like I do today. The thing is just like staying here for like 10 hours overnight. It's pretty cheap. I mean, I could also come here for like only 3 hours. Like for only 3 hours, come here, set everything up, stream for like 2 hours, put everything back together and leave. But the thing is, like putting everything up like that, the whole setup, it takes a long time. Like it definitely takes around half an hour to set everything up for the stream, and then putting everything back together, packing everything, putting everything up together like at home. Yeah, definitely. I like that's. I can definitely understand that. Like I didn't like study any Mandarin at all, but I know that there are like different tones, and if you pronounce syllables in a different tone, it completely changes the meaning. So, and of course you only also have like the Chinese characters like in Japanese, so it definitely is not easy. Okay, so with that I finished the strong zero. And I mean, I'm still kind of feeling good. I mean, I don't know if it's like the fault of strong zero. I mean, maybe it is the fault of strong zero. Because I think before I've never really drank as much alcohol as I have now in a short period of time. I'm still feeling pretty good, but I also feel a bit, I don't know. I mean, I still feel like I can speak like normal and everything, but like everything feels a bit, I don't know, like weird. I wouldn't say that I'm like drunk or anything, but yeah, no, not really. Yeah, but I think that's it. I will think of something for the next stream, and we could either like do some snack tasting and just some random talking like today. We could also do some other stuff. Like, yeah, I might, I don't know, I might want to work on more videos in the future. The thing is just, it's a bit difficult. Like, first of all, editing videos on the setup is not as good because I have two pretty small screens compared to at home, but yeah. So, I think that's the point where I'm saying goodbye to you guys. I think that's the point where I'm saying goodbye to you guys. Thanks for watching. I had a lot of fun. It was nice. Yeah, I think probably if we're streaming the next time, I'll probably buy also like a few snacks we can taste. I will probably I definitely will, because I really feel like the time will be over just before I can think about it. So yeah, so I'll probably finish some of my food here, not all. I will probably take a lot of it home. For example, the tough gummy and stuff like that. I will finish my dango, I will finish my orange juice. Yeah, I will eat some tough gummy and of the chocolate thingies. And yeah, so thank you. The stream went longer than I thought. I thought, yeah, maybe like 1 hour to 2 hours. But now, no, it's like 2.5 hours now, so yeah, but it was really nice, it was crazy, it was a nice experience to stream again, to speak with you guys, and yeah, thanks for watching and see ya. See ya, bye bye.